Yo, it's Kyle, another video, and the title of this video is The More You Learn to Let Go, the Easier Life Will Become. And what I mean by that, okay, so if you see the thumbnail, you see me holding a copy of Letting Go by David R. Hawkins. I highly recommend you read that book. This will help you learn to let go of your emotions, let go of negative patterns, negative thoughts, let go of pain and suffering. Book that helped me out a lot. And a book that I like to go back to every once in a while to, really, instill those behaviors of letting go. So why letting go? The more you learn to let go, the easier life will become. So not to get too deep, I know you're watching this video because you want to better yourself in some way, better your life. But eventually you're going to have to learn to let go, or you're going to be forced to let go. Because life will make you let go of your attachments, your beliefs, your thoughts, your ego. Because eventually you're going to die. This person that you think you are, all the relationships, all your possessions, you're not going to be able to take them with you when you pass. And the people that you love, the older you get, the more the people around you won't exist anymore. They will go, and you have to learn to let go. Life will force you to let go. And that is something that we could use to overcome or to deal with suffering. Because a lot of the time our own suffering, and this is, a Buddhist philosophy of attachment leads to suffering. We become attached to people, we become attached to our identities, our ego, which leads to suffering. We become attached to our material possessions, and we think that is us. We become attached to our titles. We're a boss, we're a husband, we're a father, and these things, we think they are us. We think that is what we are. We are these things, these titles, these possessions, but that's not who you are deep down. You're much more than that. But if you want to achieve goals, if you want to, manifest more love into your life, more success, learning to let go is a principle that's going to help you to attract more abundance, because a lot of the times you are clinging to something, you are attached to something. The more you want something, the more you need it, the more you give off the energy to the universe of neediness, of I need this to happen, I need more money, I need more love. And you become attached to these things instead of letting go of the need for love, and realizing you can have all the love you need within, which will attract better relationships, better friendships, because you're coming from a place of fulfillment rather than lack, of need and money. Obviously we need money to survive, but it is that feeling of lack, that feeling of neediness, which repels money to us, which makes it harder for us to get the money that we desire, to get the goals that we want. And you have to learn to let go. You have to learn to let go of your fears, let go of the pain. Let it be there. And this doesn't mean you resist it. The more you resist these things, if you feel insecure about something, or let's say you're upset or you're angry and I gotta let go, or you feel down or you feel insecure, the more you cling to it and say, I don't want to feel that way, I don't want to think that way, that is not letting go. That is, you are actually amplifying that feeling. You want to accept whatever you're feeling fully, let it be there, and then the more you accept it, the more you stop resisting it, the more it will just start to dissipate on its own, because you're not giving it power anymore. You're not giving your energy. You're letting go of that which does not serve you. You have to learn to let go of people. A lot of the times when people get out of relationships, it is that holding on to the past with that partner, holding on to these memories, that stops them from finding love, that stops them from finding happiness. Because you're clinging onto the past, and you can't take the past with you. You can't hold on to the past to manifest a beautiful future, to manifest a beautiful now. Because everything that's happening now, everything is in the present. So you have to learn to let go of the past, let go of your pain, let go of your trauma, Let go of the idea of who you are. A lot of the times what holds us back is our self-image. You have an image of who you are, and you only view yourself as your past experiences. That is your identity. So you think, am I a confident person? No, I was not confident growing up. I was not confident in high school and college. Therefore, I will never be confident. And you become attached to this identity. But if you could let go of the identity, if you could find self-love, you could create whatever identity you want. You could rebuild yourself tomorrow. It is never too late to rebuild yourself, to rebuild your self-image, to rebuild your relationships, to attract better relationships, to attract a better job, to attract more money. These are things that you could achieve, that you could have if you learn to let go. Let go of the poverty mindset. Let go of the victim mindset that you have, where you think you are entitled to these things. You think that you deserve these things simply because you want it. Simply wanting something does not justify you having it. You attract what you are. So if you provide value to the world, you will get value back in money, financially. You'll get that energy back financially. You'll get it back in love. So the more you give, the more you put yourself out there, the more you give without needing, the more that energy will be returned to you. Because people also could tell if you are given something because you want something back, or you're given something because you're already full. You know, if you're given value to the world, you will get that back. You will get that back in many different ways. If you're given just to give, if you're given because you're happy with yourself, if you're content with yourself. And letting go of these mindsets, letting go of the past, letting go of relationships, letting go of your attachments, letting go of needing things to be a certain way, needing things to work out a certain way, because on your journey, you're going to want whatever it is, whatever success means to you, whether that is in your career or your purpose or your relationships. You have an idea of what that is, but it is that clinging to that idea that makes it harder to achieve, because it's not always going to look the way it looks in your head. Because you have a movie of how things are going to turn out, and you become attached to that, and when it's not going that way, you fail, you give up. Because you say, I want to be loved now. And I went on a couple dates with a couple different people, it didn't work out, I'm not worthy of love, you become attached to it, you're not letting go. And you continue to feel that lack in your life instead of just going with the process, going with the flow of the universe, with the flow of God, whatever you call it. Letting yourself go after things from your heart, going after things from your intuition, from what feels right to you. Especially with social media, it is so easy to fall into the trap of becoming what other people want you to become. You don't even know what you really want because you don't spend time with yourself. You go on social media and you see people that look different from you, that have different things than you, and you think, I want that. They look happy. But you have to let go of the idea that they're happy just because they're portraying that online. They have to portray that because they're trying to sell you something. If they're not happy taking their supplements or whatever it is they're trying to sell to you, you're not going to want it. So you think, okay, if I want to look this way, if I want to act this way, I got to buy this or I got to do that. But let go of the idea of what society wants from you, and think about what you want. Think about what you want to go after. What makes you happy? What makes you passionate? What drives you? When nobody else is telling you, when your family's not telling you, when your friends not telling you. A lot of times people will rush into relationships or get engaged or get married or have kids because the people around them are doing that. And they feel a lack in their own life. So they see their friends, they're all getting engaged, and they put pressure on their relationship. When are you going to propose? Oh, so-and-so just had a kid. When are we going to have a kid? They look happy. They're posting happy there online. And then you think that that's going to make you happy, but you're chasing something that is not there. You're chasing a future that will never come. Because once you get that, once you get the kid and you think, okay, I got married, I had the kid, I had the career, and you'll never find that fulfillment in your own life. Let go of what society wants from you and really dive deep into what you want from life, what makes you happy. Let go of your fears. Do not resist them. Do not hate yourself. Do not shame yourself. Do not put yourself down for feeling certain ways, for wanting certain things. Simply let it be. Let these things be. Just become aware of these thoughts. Become aware of the things that you become identified with, the things that you are attached to, the limiting beliefs, the people, the past, the things that we cling to. Learn to let go. Anyway, that's all I got for today's video. Peace.